Island Boys versus PNS.
It's esports. And
Esports.
I've just got confirmation that, yeah, the captain of PNS is Akranos, and Island Boys have Ernima
Probably
as their
username is probably the name of that guy.
username, yeah.
Okay.
So blue side is Island Boys, and right side is PNS.
Very nice. Very good to see. Vayne Kindred is what we just saw from the last game. Which is
Yeah.
weird because... Oh wait, yeah, because it was against them. It was against them. So PNS last game got Vayne, Kindred, and Swain. I'm pretty sure I remember. Banned against them. This time it's a Nico. Island Boys once again, as we've seen earlier in the draft, also got the Gangplank banned against them. This time the
And the
Volibear.
Volibear as well. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Volibear did do big things for them last game,
it did, yes.
so it does not come as a surprise.
But here we are, Unara first pick for the Island Boys.
I think they played Yunara last game as well. Yeah, Yunara really did carry them.
In the last game or in the quarterfinals? I think it was the quarterfinals they played.
The quarterfinals, that's right.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what PNS Esports goes for. Looking at a bunch of different ADCs. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Varus here.
Yeah,
Varus
the
locked in.
Varus. Yeah.
Varus is a very strong champion, and Yunara really isn't that strong in the first two picks, in the first two items. And so, Varus really has that agency in the lane phase.
I wonder if we're going to see the Varus Nidalee again this game.
Varus Nidalee again. We definitely could. I would opt for more like a Xerath, or if you want that sort of AP engage, I would play that. They've got it again. Varus and Yone, that's the same thing that they did last game.
Same as last game. Although I do remember the previous game, they did ban Alistair actually, so I'm guessing PNS have an Alistair on their team.
Yeah, that's true. Akali's being picked up. Or maybe Akali's picked up. Don't want to jump the gun. They could swap at any moment. But it looks like they're thinking this Yone might be in mid lane. Because Akali is a very good pick into Yone. But as we know from last game...
know that their Yone is a top laner.
Yep.
Vi jungle.
Last game teaches us anything. It's that Yone is top lane. Should be top lane. Could be top lane. Could be flex.
Yeah.
Buy into Varus. Very nice pick for Island Boys because Varus can't move and Vi just presses R on him and he dies. So that's.
I mean, Vi altogether is a very underrated character.
Do you think it's underrated? I think it's just good and it's thought to be good too.
I mean, I don't know. I've recently seen some disgusting Vi Bousy FFF gameplay, and it's just lethality Vi is.
Well, the cool thing is Vi ult is super strong, right? We just said that. Well, Uno reverse because Silas.
Uno reverse indeed with the Silas.
How does Silas work with Yunara ult? It just gives him all of her abilities, like one time or something.
That's a good question. I have no clue how it would work.
I have never seen that interaction yet, so I guess we'll see today what that does. Lulu ban. Looks like they don't want to play with Yunara Lulu.
Well, it's like what's her name? Shyvana. If Silas copies Shyvana ult, does he just turn into a dragon?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is similar, isn't it? It's just sort of like you turn into that champion for a period of time.
Oh, yeah, I'm guessing. Same for like Elise. What the hell does Silas do if he turns into Elise?
I know he does turn into. He just turns into the spider. Similarly with Nidalee, he turns into the tiger.
Okay, and gets all of their abilities.
Yeah, for a certain. I think until he presses R again, maybe, or like for a certain period of time.
Okay.
Looks like the support pool is being pinched. Lulu, Nautilus, Janna has been taken out of the pool.
And likewise on the other side, they ban Lux, so I'm guessing the supports are going to be picked next. And top laner for Iron Boys, and the jungler for PNS.
Will we be taking Nidalee? Are we going to Nidalee this game as well? Or are they going to respect Island Boys and pick something a bit better? There we go.
Karma. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. They want something to stop the Vi, right?
And to give them that agency in the early game, and Karma really has that poke and range in order to do that damage that Varus needs. He needs some support damage so that he can really push his put his pressure even further, almost killing the enemy team, so they have to recall.
I mean, this comp right now for PNS, it really does make a lot more sense, and I think they're gonna the sheer like girth that they have right now with the picks that they've made.
Yeah, PNS's girth
Interesting.
really is.
Yeah, and quite interesting here on Iron Boys. They've got Viego as well, so perhaps Vi is the top laner.
Oh, you're right. Actually, Vi could definitely be the top laner. We could. You talk about Bowsy being the top lane, and we're
Yeah,
sitting here.
who knows? Maybe here we've got uh, a
Lethality
Bowsy,
Vi on the horizon, maybe.
Lethality Vi versus Yone, crit Yone. That's gonna be interesting. And Bard with the Yunara. I wonder how Bard plays with Yunara actually.
Yeah, I'm usually when you're playing Bard, you want somebody that can be able to survive on their own, and I don't think Yunara can. I feel like if I'm playing with a Bard, I generally will pick like an Ezreal, so survives on their own very well because he has that big dash. Maybe a Sivir, because Sivir can just clear the wave really quickly and then get back to a turret as fast as she can. But a Yunara doesn't really, in the lane phase, doesn't really have a lot of pushing power, and so I'm not sure how. I mean, we'll see how they're gonna play this out.
All right, spreading out, holding the line.
No 5-man in the jungle this time.
Not this time, yeah.
Every time we've seen it before, we have seen Threshers, we've seen Nautilus, we've seen a lot of these things in the support role, which is why they've done this. Why they've opted to go for the 5-man stack. But this time there's no real reason. Pretty sure it's Yone top right. And there is a Vi in the jungle. It's actually Viego in the top lane.
Minions have spawned.
Viego top for the Island Boys.
Okay.
So it's not kind of. I mean, it's a little bit. You know, Silas is in the jungle. That's a bit weird, but also so is Viego in the top lane. You know, but
Yeah, so is Viego top lane, but I have actually seen a little bit of Viego top lane recently. I don't know. It's gaining in popularity, I guess.
They've actually swapped lanes, and they put Viego in the mid lane. Viego is actually mid lane. Akali is in the top lane. Because, like I told you, Akali is good into Yone, and it looks like maybe they decided to swap this over. Maybe the reason that they took this away is because of how good Akali is into Yone. But instead, they've just opted to swap Akali top, and now we're sitting here with the exact same matchup that the Island Boys wanted. Zoom out a little bit here. And see what we've got going. This is the Karma and Varus lane into the Yunara, and Bard gets a very, very nice stun.
Yeah, Bard getting a beautiful Q there.
Okay, Yunara's getting some good...
Interesting, Yunara's getting a lot of damage.
What on earth is happening in this early game? I mean, Karma and Varus are getting pushed in again, but I mean, you don't really know how these go, because it's kind of like a level 2, level 3 Varus starts to really ramp up and get his poke down, and that's really when he starts to get the prio in the lane.
I mean, look at Bard as well. Bard low on mana. He won't be able to keep those Qs up much longer, especially if he keeps trying to heal the Yunara.
Yeah, and Karma's got that full mana bar, and the health bars aren't too different anymore. I know that potions have been popped for Varus and Karma, and they haven't been popped yet for Yunara and Bard, but definitely, and not
It's a very stalemate game right now.
There's 75 euros on the line here. You know that they're not gonna go troll in the game for 75 euros. This is one match, and it's a prize pool for one match. You know, you got to play your heart out. This might be a week's worth of food.
Looking like Vi might be looking to gang them bot lane. They're getting a little bit aggressive right now. Karma with getting the root.
Flash away from the Yunara, but Yunara just...
Oh no, Varus getting picked off. Maybe they get a little more damage on the Karma, but it's looking like Silas is not going to be getting there in time.
Slightly misses his chains and flashes forward. 1 HP. Viego flashes away.
Diego actually makes it out.
Karma's trying to freeze this wave with a mantra W and manages to do it. Very nice from Karma here. Makes Yunara to stay in lane to push this wave out, which she really doesn't want to do.
I mean, Varus is back now. He'll manage to get the XP while the Yunara and the Bard back off. But no, yeah, that gank from the Vi, I mean, really well played from the Vi. I think the Sylas didn't really go for the gank on the Yone when maybe he could have.
You're right.
On the Akali.
He did have that choice to maybe go for top, maybe go for mid, and he chose mid, and he almost got Viego, but not quite. Yeah. Something to note though is that Yunara did burn his flash in bot lane, and Varus didn't. And Yunara doesn't really have any dashing abilities until he hits level 6. So that could be something to look at. You know, if you're playing Sylas here, you're like, maybe I could get a gank off on this Yunara in the next couple of minutes. It looks like he's pathing towards top lane though, so he's gonna opt to fight for his Akali a little bit more. Fight for his Yone, or fight the Akali, per se. Dragon has spawned now. Now we're gonna see the PNS Esports' bot lane really start to push that lane down and keep that prio so that Sylas has some options. You know, he can go for Dragon, he can go for Herald. Sorry, he can go for Grubs. He has that option to do both things.
Yeah, but keeping sort of... There's really... All the waves right now are just crashing. There isn't much happening at the moment.
Yeah, no fighting at the moment. Just sort of trading turrets, trading health. Hui is getting a slight health advantage in the mid lane, and Karma and Varus are getting slow pushes in the bot lane. Fire's here to cause some pressure.
Fire's getting a little bit of control of the bot jungle. Sylas is backing.
While Vi is doing the dragon. So can Sylas get there in time? Like we said, PNS does actually have prio here, so they can maybe stop the Vi. Looks like she can't.
I don't know. It looks like the Bard and the Yunara are sort of making sure that kind of scaring the Varus a little bit, but Karma's
finally noticed the dragon is being taken.
What can she do? She can't do anything. The Sylas is too far away.
Nowhere to be seen. You have prio on both of your mid lane and bot lane, and you manage to lose dragon. That's got to hurt. Something has gone wrong.
That was good play by the Vi, even though that it was a risky choice. I mean, getting the Drake there was really good because, well, look at it now. I mean, that's the first objective down. Only 1 kill on the board, and it is also for the Island Boys.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting closer and closer to those feats of strength.
Oh, perfect portal there. He would have probably been rooted if he hadn't taken it by the Karma.
Yeah, this. I mean, it's only one dragon. You know, the game is not over yet. We've still got a lot to go, a lot to play.
It's very close. A lot slower pace than the previous games that we've seen from both of these teams. I mean, we are at 7 minutes now. Only 1 kill on the board, and even that one was slightly of a slight mistake. I mean, overcommitment by the Karma.
Yeah, or the Varus even. But yeah, it was a not really too many solo kills. As I say, too many solo kills. In goes Akali with a slice and dice and destroys Yone. What a solo kill! I mean, this is what we want. This is what we talk about with the reason you pick Akali into Yone. It's to get slowly poked down and down and down.
Yeah,
and
that was the anime fight there in top with all the dashes from Yone and the bush fighting and smoke bomb fighting.
Yeah, it was very well played from both sides. I think Akali comes out on top though, and gets herself a little bit of a lead. Only a couple.
Trying to get prio here for the Grubs.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be the plan here, right? Karma's walked up here before the Bard. Varus is still down in bot lane. They've actually done the same thing again, by the way. Akali is going bot. Yunara is walking up top. So Yunara is going to be here for this fight.
They get vision, but they don't. They actually.
Oh, what a flash forward from Viego is maybe a mistake. Sorry, from Sylas is a mistake. Takes Viego's ultimate. Vi ulting Karma. Karma flashes away. And...
Oh.
But Varus has an ult here. I mean, maybe they can do some damage to Bard. Bard's very low health here, can get one shot.
Oh, Bard actually... No, Bard makes it out.
Very close to killing here, but doesn't manage to do it. Akali's keep TPing top so that they don't lose any waves in the top lane.
Bard
Very
staying
nice
alive is
play
actually
from Iron
very
Boys.
big because Bard is going to be close to ult, but he does decide to back. I think that is a good choice.
Yeah, this is a very, very nice play from Island Boys. They lose nothing. They TP Akali back to top, which means they have prio for the grubs again. And
Vi though is taking grubs, it seems.
yeah,
I
Vi
mean-
is taking grubs.
The PNS are completely oblivious. Silas is going to jump over.
Yeah, I mean, they can't really take it, right? Akali's got that prio.
Yeah,
But maybe if they walk up now, they could maybe do some sort of contest.
I mean, it looks like Silas is just backing off.
Right, looks like they're giving it here. Maybe they could maybe get one. They're not going to go for it. Silas just does not want any part of that grub fight.
This is very interesting, not contesting any of the objectives. I mean, they're almost 3 out of 3 objectives, one more objective, and they've won their feats of strength.
Yep. They've already got those 3 kills on the board, so
Oh.
all it's going to take is one more dragon, and that will secure them feats of strength.
Very interesting to fight 3v2 mid. PNS decided to leave the grubs to put a little bit more pressure on the Viego, but Viego is holding his own against the Hui.
Yeah, Viego's managing to do what he can. Bardolt's coming in. Bardol hits the Silas. They're not going to really do anything with that. Disengage.
I mean, it forced the Silas to stay back.
Yeah, it forces them away, makes Viego's a little bit more safe. Hui is going to push this wave in, and Viego's going to have to TP back.
I think that PNS Esports are playing way too safe right now. They're trying to take cover, but they just need to go deep, you know, sometimes. Just like the Island Boys, they're going in and they're actually playing off the mistakes of PNS.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too many mistakes to be seen, but they are finding them. They're punishing really small micro mistakes where, you know, maybe they overstep slightly, or like I think one time the Silas walks up a little bit too far and Karma gets punished for it by trying to keep him alive. And it's those little tiny mistakes that the Island Boys will really latch onto. I really wonder if they can keep this lead. Look at bot lanes pushing really far in. Doesn't get punished, and the dragon is spawning in 17 seconds. Silas is around. They're going to look to fight it. 3v3 in the bot lane. Hui is going to get prio. Walk first. And we'll see if this fight goes any better.
No one knows that the Silas is just waiting in the bush right now.
Oh, they find out now. Bard with
Yeah,
his
they
ward.
know that the Silas is just waiting in the banana and gonna take the Vi ult.
That's perfect.
That's what we said. Yeah, that's what we said. Really good ult to steal.
Yep, Yunara is fighting the Varus. Yunara ults.
Oh,
Varus
Yunara
kills Yunara. While in the dragon pit, Silas is getting killed by the Vi. Varus gets killed
And they managed to get the Varus.
as well, and the fight does not go very well for PNS. They
That
managed to get
was
one, but it
Very
looked
mixed fight.
it looked really good, and then it kind of got a 1v1 here and a 1v1 there and a 1v1 here, and it just slowly went back to Island Boys' favor, and Island Boys now have the feat of strength like you talked about.
Yeah. I think the Silas was thinking too much about the feats of strength. Wanted to contest that Drake, and it was probably not the right choice. I mean, the Yunara got shut down by the Varus, and I think if the Silas was helping to fight, maybe they would have been able to even lose maybe the objective, but then afterwards get some kills.
I agree, they could have done way more, but here we go. Silas is flashing in. Bard is going to ult to Zonya's the Viego. Can he get out? Nope, he can't. We're going to flash straight to top lane. Let's see what's happening in the top lane. Nothing. Akali,
I mean,
Silas and Vi, I mean.
oh, they
starting
get
to
a stun
fight.
on the Hui, but Vi doesn't get it. She gets to go on the Karma though. I mean,
A little bit of chunk damage on the Karma. We are flicking around the screen right now. But here we go. It all sombers down. No more to fight for on the map. Everybody chills out a little bit. Apart from Akali, who wants to dash forward. Bard looking for
Island Boys
tunnel.
are really using every little bit of a chance that they have, and
Yeah.
it's working for them. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's only a
they're just
1,000
keeping
gold
their
lead,
cool.
but they do have 3 objectives. So that the gold isn't too crazy. And I mean, which comp scales more really? I think Yunara scales pretty well, but so does Hui, so does Silas, so does Yone.
I mean, Vi scales well too, right?
I think
I mean, what is
Vi only scales well because her champion has good buttons to press. Like her ult is good, her like she has like good stun. Like, that's pretty much it. But in terms of like actually 1v9 carrying games, I think you want your Yunara, you want your Hui does lots of damage. Silas I think is decent in the mid game. Yone scales pretty well. I wonder if that's what they're saying. I wonder if they're just saying, just chill out, guys. We're gonna try and scale the late game. We don't need these dragon fights just yet. We're gonna win later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are playing very safe. I mean, no tower has gone down yet. The CS looks pretty even, except maybe in the terms of jungle. But other than that, I mean.
Oh, nice flash
even
from Karma to get out of that bard ult. Yeah, I mean, in terms of CS, like the jungle 20 CS,
is even.
But the Akali's 20 CS up, but then also the Hui is 30 CS up.
And then mid laner is,
so
yeah, so
kind of, you know, comme ci, comme ça.
Absolutely.
A little here, a little there. I mean, Viego will catch the mid wave. And looks like we're TPing in for a Herald start. Vi is already on it, as the story, the telltale of this game is Vi is on the objective.
Vi is constantly on the objective, and it's working for them.
Yeah, he's just hitting it. Like, nobody's even... Has PNS even thought about it? They've just...
I mean,
looks like they've just given
Vi
it.
Vi is basically just playing textbook jungle. Clear your camps, go for the objectives, and then come and help your mid laner who's getting attacked.
Yep.
And I mean, look at that. The Bard is in a tight spot.
It's a tight spot, but he's Bard, and he just flashes out. Are we going to flash after him? No, it doesn't look we are.
Goodness.
Karma might be caught out now. Karma's getting vi-ulted.
Karma does get
Viego
caught
ulted.
out. Maybe the Bard can look for an ult here. I don't know if he's used it yet.
Viego manages to escape here. Hui is getting caught out by Yunara. This is a scrappy fight. Viego manages to take down...
Viego does get picked. But Yunara might be able to get a pick on the Silas. Ulting here.
Looks like,
far
looks like
behind.
there's nothing else going to happen here. Just going to get some damage more on Vi. Vi Q's out. I mean, this team... I mean, we're still going, actually. We're still scrappy fighting. We're going to kill the Vi.
They actually do get the Silas.
Stardust dies, Vi dies with a shutdown towards the virus, which is not something you want. You don't want virus to get any gold, really.
I do think if Bard did have his ult, he's got his ult up now, but if he had it sooner, I think it was completely over for PNS. But
big fights
I mean,
in the top lane. Akali did get that shuriken flip, manages to hit it. Is he going to go onto it? He's not going to go onto it. I wonder if Yone starts to win this fight now, because Yone looks a little bit more comfortable from taking these fights and taking these trades, and he manages to win out on that one. So I can imagine that Yone maybe feels a little bit less pressure now with his Blade of the Rune King finished. Here we go, ult onto him though.
Oh,
let's see if he really
goodness.
is.
Storm Surge just absolutely did so much damage to him there.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't have felt so comfortable after all. He did just get absolutely one-shot by the Akali ult.
Yeah.
Bard may be caught here, but the telltale of Bard is hey, do you want to come kill me? Okay,
Never
now I kill you.
take the portal.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Silas.
And the Bard
absolutely
ult
fell for it.
Yeah, the Bard ult was very, very good, but Karma manages to get a really good shield off. Karma's still going to stun up this Yunara. Yunara's stuck in the middle of anything.
The Viego gets picked.
Viego goes down. Yunara goes down.
Yunara also gets picked. Maybe the Bard. No, Bard managed to get away. He's got his chimes. He's got his portal. But yeah, I mean, PNS there actually brought it back.
Yep.
And
maybe they get a
showed
dragon.
us their first objective of the game. Let's go.
They maybe get a dragon. Hey, I mean, surely with Silas coming up in 1 second, 13 seconds on both the AD and mid laners, you would...
They have to, right? But if Vi does what Vi is good at, no, it looks like Vi's going to go to top lane. It's going to lead on the Drake. She knows when the objective is no longer up for grabs. But maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe she sees that they're walking towards it right now.
And I
mean, 4 people on Drake.
You've got to be a maniac to try and take this dragon here. It's just gone. But maybe she has someone's pinged assistance on the dragon. It might be Yunara. Yunara might be calling to fight this. TP in from Viego. Akali's down here, by the way.
And dropping the Rift Herald.
Yone's not here. It's a 4v5.
My goodness, and they just leave it. They don't want to fight.
4v5, the Yone's taking the top turret, but how good was that from Island Boys? Island Boys decide...
Soul Point. No, not Soul Point. It's going to be the next one.
They have... Oh, really good Varus ult, actually. Varus managed to hit onto Yunara. Yunara gets away, though. But he does take a lot of damage. I mean, that sequence was really nice. They saw Yone was top lane without teleport. And then they put Viego top lane to match him. But then they realized, I mean, what are they doing? If I just TP down here with Viego, then I get third dragon. And the game is much, much easier to play. That's a very nice game.
It's getting a lot more in favor of Island Boys right now.
Yeah, I mean, 1,000 gold lead is not too much, but 3 dragons and Herald and Grubs.
4 kills, more as well, yeah.
It's looking pretty nice to be an Island Boys fan right now. It's cool to see how they play, because in other games that we watched, when we watched Island Boys, they were very punishing, weren't they? They wouldn't go for you, but they would make you come for them, and then they would kill you.
Yeah.
And they're doing the same thing again, but it feels like PNS kind of know they know their champion a little bit more. It's very clear to see that they know that they're gonna die, and so they don't take these trades.
Yeah. I mean, Island Boys are just collapsing on their opponents so well.
Yunara ult with W, that was very clean to dash and then managed to get 2 people
and
in the W.
The Bard just stunned the Silas so that the Silas couldn't come help his team.
But Silas manages to kill
Still managed to get the Yunara.
Yeah, flash ult from Vi ult from Silas. Very nice. But this is the story of Island Boys. They have 3 of the bounties on the enemy team, on their team. 300 on Akali, 200 on Vi, 150 on Bard for some reason. But Bard is a very hard champion to kill.
Bard is indeed a very hard champ to kill, and we have seen from how he's been moving that he knows what he's doing. He gets away from it, and looks like they're going to take Atakan here. I mean, again, Vi doesn't miss a single objective.
Yeah, Vi just clicks the objective and it's dead. I mean, what can they even do? 4,000, 3,000. It looks like it's gone to me. And
yeah, there won't even be a fight. I mean, what are they?
PNS Esports are dizzy, and they're gonna recall in the bush.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, I will say.
It's looking tough for them.
It looks like it's meant to be. It looks like it's a stomp here. This looks like clinical stomp, but it's the teams are close. I mean. I think PNS
it's a
actually
slow
has
and
higher rank.
Painful death right now. It's looking like a very slow and painful death.
Yeah, Akali managed to take a lot of damage here. Varus does so much damage.
The shutdown on the Akali.
Kills him inside the shroud. Okay, Varus is your hitman right now. He is the person that's going to do the damage in your team. And like I said, PNS actually do have the higher rank. There is 3 or 4 Masters players on PNS. There is 1 on Island Boys. There's 4 Dime players. They are ex-Masters players. So everybody in the game probably is about Masters. But I think just the map movements for Island Boys is just very clean. Very clean.
They are where they have to be at the time that it's happening, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Vi, I don't know who's the shot caller, who's calling the shots, but Vi is pretty much saying, I'm clicking this dragon, I don't care what happens. And then it works out every time. That's kind of what it looks like.
No, although I am wondering, in a team fight, I do think that PNS do have the upper hand.
Yeah, I mean, Hui ult, Varus ult, Karma with a lot of damage, Yone ult, like these are a lot of crucial and tide-changing ults. That maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe they're just waiting for the 4th dragon to come out. It comes out in 1 minute. Hextech Soul, it's a massive soul. You've got to fight it. Will the ults, these crucial ults, come out, and will they hit, and will they manage to pick up the Hextech Soul?
Oh, Akali is quite far away, so Akali won't actually be there for the fight. So it is going to be a 5v4.
You're right, 5v4. Silas manages to grab a Vi ult, which is exactly what he needs in order to win a fight. So Silas has got his big ult, Yone's got his big ult. Everybody.
Bard does not have ult, by the way. Bard has used his ult.
30 seconds though. Akali can walk down. They are going to lose a top wave for it, but they're going to give it up because they do really need this dragon.
They know that Akali's coming. They've seen her on the vision.
Yeah, they're going to lose. They're going to lose mid turret though. Mid turret is going to go down here because they want this priority on the mid on the dragon. Never mind. Way's going to be able to take it from miles away.
I mean, look, but they're not using the advantage that they had in the jungle. They're just still playing in that
You're
bush.
right. But they get the poke, they get the big ult down. They managed to ult the Vi. Vi's one shot. Very
Vi
nice
actually got
play.
taken down.
Silas dies. Akali managed to go with a slice and dice. Akali's getting stunned up. Akali managed to kill 2 people here though. 2 for 3 in the fight. At the start of the fight, still Hui and Varus, both of their carries are still alive, but both the carries and the support of Island Boys is up still. You've got to still fight this.
It looked so good for PNS getting the Vi there, but yeah, I mean...
You've got to still fight this though. Let's see what happens. Viego still has
full
ult.
health. They gotta...
I mean, Viego's just one-shotting him.
Yeah, what can he do? He is Mr. President, and there's no one to protect him, right? I mean, Varus can do so much if he's got the protection, but I mean, what can Hui do really? So yeah, they take the soul point, Hextech soul point, and it's just it's looking very, very tight when it comes to the team fights, but in terms of the game itself carrying itself out, I mean, Island Boys have a lot more priority right now, and it is looking pretty tough.
I mean,
but just as I
massive
speak,
shield from the Karma. Karma's doing oh my god, Karma managed to make him. How is Hui alive here? And then Silas comes in. Maybe he can kill the Vi. The Vi is dead. Yone's coming in now. Bard is the new target. Bard gets ult by the Silas ult. They are very, very low though. You don't want to keep this extended fight because you're going to get obliterated by an Akali. Double kill for Akali. Triple kill for Akali.
Oh my goodness, and Akali just brings it back there.
PNS. That was a very, very clean fight. It's one of those again where Island Boys, they just look like they're losing. They're going to lose the fight. What's going to happen? And then they just don't. They just kill everybody.
I mean, it's tough right now. There's, I mean, what can Varus really do on his own?
It's the Varus again. But he really, I mean, he's stopping them. They don't want to take this in Varus' face. Varus has got too much poke. And Baron does too much damage.
Baron does too much damage, and Baron just regens back up. And it's interesting as well, because Baron did get a couple of reworks since there were a few bugs, but I mean, still, they just cannot get Baron yet. They have increased Baron's health pool. I don't think they've increased Baron's damage. So I don't know how much that would change in the early phases of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Varus and Karma are a lot of poke damage, and at this stage of the game, Baron is it's a pretty strong pretty strong jungle camp. Like you can't really just take it. You can't disrespect it. So
I mean, it was well played from Varus and the Karma from just staying around and sort of forcing them off it.
Just sort of posturing to say that if you try and take this, I'm going to try and kill you. Yone is catching a wave in bot. Hui is catching a wave in top. It looks like, look how pushed in the side lanes are. I mean, Varus
every side lane. I mean, they don't really care too much about mid lane, but truthfully, mid lane isn't actually that important because getting the side lanes pushed means that there's more distraction on either side. So if there's an objective up like Baron, for example, and bot is pushed in, then it's a lot easier to take Baron. I think that's really well played from Island Boys right now, trying to get the priority on the side lanes.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much to play for. Baron is up, but they're just trying. I think they're trying to squeeze them, slowly squeeze them, and maybe they don't need to take Baron because they need to win a fight for it, but they want to take as much gold as they possibly can to then fight Baron right after. They take the mid lane. They have prior mid lane. They see Yone is in bot lane. Yone doesn't have teleport.
Yone is going to be in a pickle here. He has to fall back.
They actually TP Akali down, which is weird because Yone doesn't have teleport. So why don't you just fight Baron and then? I mean, maybe there was a.
Maybe they didn't know about.
Yeah, maybe they didn't know Yone didn't have TP. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, right now, it looks like. Well, yeah, it looks like. I mean, PNS don't have a lot of map control right now. I mean, they've ceded about 3/4 of the map to Island Boys.
Yeah,
it's looking a little rough for them. I mean, I don't know. What do you do in this situation? Really?
I mean, the problem is Varus is super good if he's ahead, and he is ahead of his team, but he's not ahead of the enemy team. Is the real problem? So I don't know. If I'm playing that Varus, I feel like the game is very difficult to play. The thing is you've got Hui who can do this, who has that single target sort of fear into ult, into a lot of damage. You got Varus with a single target ultimate that can do a lot of damage with the Q right after. You got Yone ult. Like, you've got a lot of these buttons. Like, Varus R can pick somebody and can kill somebody. And so, there is still hope that maybe Varus manages to... Maybe he ults the Akali. Akali is just dead if he manages to ult Akali. And then you play the fight from there.
I mean, look, they can't even contest the bot push, and because they're all just staying around Baron, they're too scared. I mean, right now PNS are just so scared. They've just shrunk down in top jungle. They wanted to sort of prevent Island Boys from taking Baron, and that just means that they're just giving up so much land.
Yeah, I mean, Yone's in bot lane, but he has TP now. Looks like Island Boys are setting up for the Dragon. PNS are trying to figure out what they are up to. With this vision, they do have some vision. They're not completely conceding everything. Karma gets caught by the Bard ult, and they all see him. Look at this collapse. It's like dogs fighting. They're rushing them.
He's gonna absolutely go through all of them. Oh my god, look at the Akali.
Akali, this could be a pentakill for Akali here.
Gets Yunara though, getting the kill the Silas.
I
mean, they keep going, surely.
Yeah, I mean, they go for Baron here. They give up bot tier 2.
I mean, what does it matter? What does it matter? Maybe Viego is going to contest the Yone, but look, that's just free Baron.
Yeah, I mean,
the entire team is up.
Is nasty. Oh, it's an FF.
Oh,
we've got an FF,
an FF
in the finals.
Well played by both team. Island Boys taking the victory tonight with an absolutely stunning performance on both sides. Really fun to watch, and they just snowballed. Absolute snowball right there. I mean, that's just League of Legends for you guys.
Yeah, I mean that was very clinical. They just kind of they just clicked every objective. That's all they did. The Vi just clicked the objective, and then his team followed.
And they just controlled it.
Yeah. That was very, very well played. They played that well with the Viego in mid lane as well. Sort of just, it's not the most sort of picked champion in the world, but it's definitely one that's strong. They wanted that Akali into Yone matchup, so they swapped their top laners, and I mean it worked out. Akali was Thanos that game, and managed to take it home for them. All
Congratulations, guys. How do you feel after winning this TeamDiff Open tournament? 75 euros in your pockets. Tell us what you think.
Feeling great. No, just great games.
Fun games.
Yeah, very fun.
You guys are rich now, right? What is it?
Yeah,
50,
plus 75.
15 each?
It's a couple of pints.
True. That's not a good British mentality right there. A couple of pints in your system.
So the real question is, was it easy money?
I'll let Nima take away that one. Nima, what do you think?
Are we being humble here, or?
I mean, I'm seeing some.
I don't want to be. No, there was.
I think it was challenging, yeah.
I mean, what was our longest game?
Yeah,
our longest game time?
I think. We watched 2 of your games. We watched your game 2, and then obviously the finals as well. I think I saw a pattern of sort of you didn't really like bulldoze teams. You kind of just let them make mistakes and then you just killed them. Like the Tristana game you played, they kept running into you, and then all of a sudden Tristana has a triple kill, and the game is just like unwinnable from there. I don't know if that's a game plan that you guys had, or.
I don't mind if I'll hop in here, but I think we're pretty level-headed. We just kind of took the objectives, and that was about it. We didn't take any bad fights. If we push someone off the objective, we take it to win in our books. I think the team was really good. Jason especially, land on the law. Like, look, we're on objective. Let's just leave. That's it, boys. We came here for what we wanted, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, that was what
we must say. Yeah, I mean, your objective takedown, textbook, literally textbook. You guys didn't miss a single objective. I mean, you were in there and out, better than PNS Esports could have ever done.
Jungle Kingdom, like.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think of that first dragon that you took, especially in the finals? First dragon you took, is that not like egregious? Like, how have you managed to get away with that? They had Varus and what was it? Varus Karma in the bot lane, pushing your bot lane in. They had Hui into your Viego. Hui was pushing as well. Vi is just hitting Dragon the whole time, and then gets away with it, and it's just like, okay.
Without a care, yeah.
Yeah, bro just walks in and kills it and then leaves.
I feel like they're just a little bit they were a bit scared because I was just a little bored running around, and then they just walk away from me, but they're now making calls to come down to me. So
The bard's got to be
I
in their
mean,
head, man. The bard's got to be
yeah,
horrible.
we were literally just telling Remy or Jungler, just being like, right, you're calm, like just keep hitting it. It's fine. No one's coming. Don't know why, but worked out.
Also pretty chill. It was a Mountain Drake. Like the Vi shield blocked all the damage. Like I think
Mm.
a blue buff might have done more damage. Like I remember the Chem Dragon in the Briar game. Almost was almost an L for me. Like if the Alistair walked around the corner. So it is a bit risky, but
Yeah.
it's gonna
And can
hit
can
the
you also
objectives. Yeah.
walk me through the? I don't know who dictates a draft. I guess you all just kind of pick whatever the hell you want. But what is happening? Because in my head, I was thinking you want Akali into Yone, and was that initially a mid lane matchup that you expected, and then sort of Viego came out, and then it's like, okay, Viego's no longer. It's like Vi. Like what was happening there?
Well, we knew
Ah,
that
wait.
Yon was top because like we saw the previous game, so we were just like we just want to Kali into Yon, and then I'll be honest, I didn't see them going Silas jungle. I thought it was Silas mid, so I just said give me Viego, and then they just picked Way, which it was an annoying matchup, but
That's very interesting. We actually thought that it would be a Kali mid and Vi top actually. So it was very interesting to see the Viego mid. I think that made it even more entertaining to see some Viego Hui, and you really held up your own against the Hui. That matchup went the complete opposite of what we thought would happen. Yeah.
I mean they did the update Viego, so it's like his sustain and lane is just really good. So it was just actually easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was just going to get poked out every 5 minutes.
Yeah, we watched a match just before it as well with a Nefiri versus a Azir, which is quite a similar matchup to Viego versus. Well, you would think it would be a similar matchup to Viego versus Hui, but I mean, it just wasn't. It was night and day. Azir just blasted down the Fury, whereas in this matchup, I mean, you didn't like do anything crazy. You weren't winning like super hard, but it was like you weren't at all getting stomped. There was not one time in the lane where you just felt like it was over, you know. But yeah, I mean,
told my Kali he has to win top lane, and I can't win mid lane. It's just the way it is.
yeah,
and then my Kali won top lane.
your
so-
Akali definitely won top lane, and then the rest of the game, that guy did everything he could. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to you all. I hope you enjoy your 2 or 3 pints or whatever this economy will let you get with with
Probably
15.
two.
Probably 2. I mean, yeah, you guys played it really well. It was fun to watch you. I don't know if are you going to be here next week? Is that how it works? Are you allowed to be here next week? I don't really know.
I don't know. Are we allowed to be here
Not
next
sure.
week?
If we're allowed to, yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta keep the title.
I mean, if you just yeah, true. Well, they're reigning.
Fair enough. Yeah,
It's just
I'd
free,
keep the title.
bro. I mean, it's if it's free money, it's free money, man. But well done
Yeah,
to
we
you
can
all.
go.
And I think that's it for the stream. But
Thanks for organizing it and streaming it and casting it.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
participating. I mean, we wouldn't have had something to cast if it weren't for you guys.
True.
And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, rest of the morning, whatever it is, whatever time it is for you folks. And see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. For those who tuned into the stream.
Thanks for watching,
Yeah.
guys.